Alright, there is a whole lot of things have changed since we spoke last. We killed a turkey yesterday morning in Massachusetts. I had no intentions of being anywhere but New England, Northeast, that area for the rest of the season. But the weather forecast threw a curveball into that, and I have endured a week worth of saturating, soaking rain in the Northeast, and I was more or less trying to avoid that if I could. That's what it called for, like literally a week worth of 80 to 90% chances of rain every day. So I got flighty, and I started looking at other forecasts. Needless to say, at 9 o'clock last night, I was meeting a guy off Facebook Marketplace to buy a gun case that I could lock so that we could get on an airplane this morning and fly to Washington. So we're in Washington today. That is extreme idiocracy, probably, for what most of you guys would consider, and I'm thinking it's pretty ignorant in my own right. But that being said, that's where we're at, and if you'll notice, there's sunshine around. So we're going to be here for the next 5 or 6 days enjoying what's supposed to be some beautiful weather, and it's supposed to clear up back over there. By that time, we'll hop back across. So you only get so many springs. It's only made one time a year, so we're going to try to maximize every bit of good weather that we can possibly find across the country, and hopefully get on gobbling turkeys. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all hang in there with me, and we're going to try to get on a MERRIAM'S turkey here, I don't know, next handful of days. Man, I think he's somewhere right yonder. That is an absolute just wild guess. I mean, you can just barely freaking hear him. I mean, I'm glad we heard something, but that is a long way from roosting one. Good morning. We just climbed back into the captain's chair here. We've been right there in the sleeping pad in the back of this rental last night. So we're right here where we want to take off from. We're fixing to take off. We got to get moving. Got about a mile up this logging road that I think going to take us pretty close, and we're just going to try to take a stab at where we heard that turkey, and surely we'll be within earshot. I just hope it's within obtainable earshot in the morning. Should start gobbling, and the sunrise is at 5:18, so I'm assuming he should start gobbling sometime before 4:30 possibly, so we're going to be there by 4:30. So I gotta get up, throw some water on my face, and brush my teeth, and get moving. Absolutely pinned. All I hope is he walks up this road. He goes under the road. He goes up to him, is to our right. Thing is, if he does, I ain't gonna be able to shoot him until he's stupid close. Oh, there's a whole freaking flock of turkeys. Just great.
stretching his neck out to gobble, and he's not gobbling. It's almost like a little bit, like almost muted gobble. Made it up to the road. That muted sounding I wish I'd give anything if I had the camera. I mean, he's gobbling, but you can just barely hear it. Something's wrong with his vocal cords or something. hens up yonder. All the hens flew down right here beside me. Then he comes strutting down the road. Obviously, one of the other longbeards flew down right here beside me too. Because right as he come into my sight, I had all those hens around me. And they parted to the left. He come in full strut, and I knew if I didn't go then everything was going to get mixed up in all this brush. Had to shoot him in full strut. Wow. That I would never set up downhill from turkeys like this in this situation. I just wouldn't. But we were handcuffed. Try to let all these turkeys, they just standing in the road up here. I'm gonna try to let them filter off. Hold on, buddy. Thank you for that. Buddy, I'm sorry I had to shoot you in strut. You done got on your back, ain't you? Look at the view. What a day. And there was something wrong with his gobble box. I wish I could have shown y'all that a little better. Roosted right up there in these trees here. They flew down right there. He walked up to that road and walked it down. The hens flew down right here. Walked up right here beside me. Show y'all the set here. That's where we were set up behind this. Well, just amongst this stuff. I was standing. Let's see, I think I was right up there by that big pine. Biggest, not this group, there's a lone one up top. I was standing right by that when he gobbled this morning right there. I mean, I thought I heard a turkey drumming right as I got there. And as soon as I heard him gobble, I heard him drum, I thought, I am close to that turkey. Not real close. And I had to sneak down the hill because I knew where I was at wasn't going to work. Oh, I knew the only way I was going to kill him is to get him in this road. Because that road went right up to him. And so I just snuck down the hill right through there. And saw this little clump kind of on the edge of the road. Right here. And from here I knew I should be able to see the road. I wanted to crawl out here and break some of this brush out of the way, but I didn't. I couldn't, it got too light on me. But it all worked out. We got the non-gobbler. Self-supporting seat here. And that's going to prove beneficial. Because we're going to sit with him on the very road that he walked down. Matter of fact, he flew down about right here. He flew down right here and walked up to right here. And this is where I was watching him strut, wishing I could get the camera zoomed in on him so y'all could see him gobble. And yeah, it had to be. It's obviously been logged, this portion right here, but it's also been burned, either intentionally or not intentionally. I don't know. But they've got they've logged it, and they've got such a road network. I'm assuming even if it was a lightning strike that caused it, it was kind of contained. But anyway, if you can't admire that view, then I don't know, stay at home. Because it's a pretty one. This is a big old joker that I had to rake him up the back a little bit and messed his tail up just a touch, but it was go time. And he is a white one, buddy. Big old white one. Man, what a day. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I've rambled enough, I'm gonna smoke a cigar.
What's up, guys? I wanted to make a quick comment about the gobbling the turkey and the issue this morning with him gobbling or whatnot. When I cleaned the bird, I know this is going to be asked, his keel, his keel was completely shattered, as in like the top of his keel where his breasts were, you know, that usually that big bone, the big knot right here that you fillet the breast off of, that whole thing was absolutely shattered away from, you know, what encompasses the rest of his framework there. So I don't know, there was no puncture wounds, there was no bullet holes, nothing of that nature. I can only assume he either got hit by a car, or he flew really hard into a tree, or he getting hit by a car would be a pretty far-fetched situation where he was at. So I'm assuming maybe something got after him, maybe he got flushed from the limb in the dark and he flew headlong into a tree, but his keel plate was just entirely crushed. I don't want to show any of that on YouTube because they can get funny if you show something a little bit gory, because it wasn't, you know, pleasant to look at. But I'm assuming that is, you know, whatever happened there is what caused that turkey to not be able to gobble. Pretty crazy, but I was surprised to find something. I just thought this would just be one of those things I'd chalk up to never knowing, but his keel plate was completely crushed and just mangled. So I'm guessing he'd been in for a rough couple days. I don't know, it didn't look too entirely old. It wasn't like it was there was some bleeding on the inside, but that, I don't know, I guess it's more like having a broken sternum. But anyways, that's all I got for you. We're on the road. Find another. Hey, we appreciate you guys joining us for this video. If you like this one, you'll probably like the next one. I'll leave it up here in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along with us, or leave our social media links down at the description below. That's also where you'll be able to find links on the turkey calls we use and the apparel we wear and that kind of stuff. So you can find that in that little drop down description below. And as always, we sure appreciate you guys following along.